Okay, Assalamualaikum and every good morning to my fellow friends. My name is Muhammad and you guys can call my name Zam. So I will start our discussion group for today, which is topic 11, building a strategic pricing capability. So for today's discussion, our group will explain how the company is, can use tailor process and data to build a strong pricing capability. So from this topic, topic is important because writing is one of the main factors that affect the company's profit, sales performance, and competitive advantage. So from my point of the view, pricing is not only about the setting a price for a product or service. Pricing is also about the understanding our customers, knowing about the market, surrounding market, controlling the discount, using the data, and making sure everyone in the organization follows the same pricing direction. So from as we can see from our slide, the first slide, our introduction explain that strategic pricing capability involves three main elements, which is tailored, process, and the data. Tailored means the people who understand the pricing and can make good decision. Process means that proper steps and rules to manage pricing. However, the data means information such as customer behavior, market demand, cost, and competitor prices. Okay, so I think that when these three elements work together, the company can make the better pricing decision. Okay, as you can see, for example, if one of the company is still employees but does not use the data, the decision may still be inequivalent. Equivalent. At the same time, if a company has the data but no clear process, pricing decision may become inconsistent. Okay, pricing is also important because it directly affect profitability. If the price is too low, the company may get more sales but earn less profit. If the price is too high without offering value, customer may move to competitors. So company need to balance price, value, and profit. Now, I will go to the discussion for the second slide, which is random walk automation outcomes. So from this concept means that business result such as sales and profit move up and down without a clear direction. The outcomes become difficult to predict. So people cannot to predict the outcomes. Even though the companies spend time pricing their product, their commission performance makes them feel vendor. So in my opinion, this happens because many companies do not have a clearly pricing strategy. For example, you can see one sales may offer discount to attract customer from another company, while another team may follow the standard price. When this happens, the company will lose the control over its pricing. So besides that, some company make pricing decision based on intuition instead of the data. This means they decide price based on the feelings or assumptions, not based on the actual customer behavior or market information. Furthermore, execution may be inconsistent across the organization. So this means The pricing strategy may look good on paper, but it's not applied properly in real business situation. As you can see, for example, the company may set a rule that discount cannot be more than 10%. However, some sales representatives may still get 15% or 20% or more discount because they want to process quickly. This can reduce profit and make business performance unstable. This okay. So from this slide, my friends, all you can hear, uh this from this slide also show that many sales and marketing managers are frustrated because they are not confident in their organization's ability to improve their pricing. This shows that pricing is not only a small issue, it is a major business problem. So to sum up, without a clearly pricing strategy, pro product, proper data, and consistent execution, business outcomes can become unpredictable. Companies may lose many profit opportunities and fail to achieve the stable growth. So the key takeaway from my part, from this part, is strategy pricing must be clear. So the data driven and consistently execute across the organization. So now I would like to pass the discussion to the next to my friend Mr. Idham. So what is your opinion about how many company can get higher profit through the ranking?
Thank you, Doc. I agree with the point that pricing must be disciplined in order to achieve a stable performance. For my part, I will discuss the slide 3, which is the opportunity premium, and slide 4, which is the effective pricing. First, let's look at the opportunity premium. Profitability premium means that the ability of the company to earn higher profit because the customer are willing to pay more for the value of it. For in my opinion, this is very important because not all the companies need to profit by the offering the lowest price. Some companies can change the higher price because they provide better quality, better branding and service, or the better customer experience. The first point is the higher value rate. This means the company offer the something that the customer see available. For the example is the Apple set a premium price product because the customer can believe the Apple product have the strong quality, good design, durability, performance, and premium price experience. Customer do not only pay the product itself, but they also pay the experience, trust, and certain connection to the brand. This is why Apple can maintain higher pricing compared to many another smartphone brand. Second point is the strong competitive advantage. This means the company has something unique that makes it different for competitor. For example, this Tesla. Tesla is most strong electric vehicle technology and innovation. Because of this, customer make a really pay more of Tesla compared to the normal vehicle. Another point is companies that have strong competition, they spend more than their profit better. Therefore, always look at the price and attract the customer. That point, not the price related the competition. This means the company does not compare the branding by offering the cheaper Right. So instead, their company focus on the unique vendor value. For example, is Starbucks. Starbucks does not sell the coffee, but the Starbucks that sell the confirm ambience, lifestyle, and customer experience. Customer have pay more because they enjoy the environment and brand image. I partly agree that low price can attract many customers. However, the company always with the low price can be dangerous because they may reduce profit margins. If competitor always lower the pricing, the company may enter the price war. Now let's move to side four, which is the vegetable and the of the pricing. Architecture of pricing means how the company design is pricing or like the structure the guide how price and trade adjust and control. The first element is the base pricing structure. This is mainly price set by the company. The price is all usually based on cost, marketing, market position, customer reception, and competitive price. For example, it is maybe set standard price for a minimum item. The company must be consider the cost, operation cost, customer demand, and marketing vision. The second element is pricing strategy. It includes the discount, promotion, voucher, and bundle. For example, Shopee after using the voucher for the selling promotion with attack customer especially during the campaign period. Basic that pricing strategy can help the increase customer because however company must control the promotion carefully because the many discounts and reduce profit. The third element is flexible pricing. This means the price can change depend on the demand by customer segment. For example, is Asia. Asia that it is the ticket price because the booking time in demand. If demand high, the ticket will price become increase. If the demand low, the company may offer a cheaper price. From my point, if the demand price is full, we want to follow the company to competition. However, the company must be really big carefully so the not feel still the price is fair. So the for profitable profitability premium time the company giving more the focus on the value by cheap the pricing have company and design clear the organization identity. So the key the way of my past companies should not only focus on low price. They should build the values from pricing structure that and protect profitability. Now I will on the tech related I thought how the company choose the right pricing structure of the different market situation.
Okay, thank you, Ifham. So for me, that is true. Companies should not only focus on low price, they choose the right pricing based on the market situation. So for my part, I will explain the slide 5, which is my matching structure to market context and hardwiring pricing decision right. So the first is matching structure to market context means the company must choose the correct pricing structure depending on the type of market, product, and also business environment. So from my point of view, this is important because different companies face different pricing challenges. A company that sells premium products may include a different pricing structure from a company that sells low-cost products. So the first structure is centralized pricing. This means pricing decisions are controlled by the main company. This structure is suitable when a company wants pricing to be consistent across all markets. So, for example, as we know, Apple uses centralized pricing because it wants to maintain a premium image. If different brands or countries give random discounts, Apple's premium brand image may be affected. So, centralized pricing helps protect brand consistency. And then the second structure is center of expertise. This is used when a company wants to share pricing knowledge and best practices across different business units or product categories. And for example, as we know, Unilever has many brands such as Dove and also Sunsilk. Each brand may have different customer products and also competitors. So a center of expertise can guide making better pricing decisions across different product sizes. And the last structure is dedicated support unit. This is suitable for companies that operate in many markets or regions. For example, as we know, Asia operates in different countries and goods. The pricing teams need to support different markets based on demand, season, competition, and also customer behavior. So I think that company must not use one pricing structure for all situations. The pricing structure must match the market context. So, if the structure does not match, the company may face confusing, inconsistent pricing on a loose or problems. Okay, next I will move to next slide, which is hardwiring pricing decision. So for this slide, this means that companies must clearly decide who is responsible for pricing decision. In decision, right? I am not clear. Everyone may make their own pricing decision. So this can create resistance. So for here, as you can see, there are four key steps, which is input, make, verify, and also notify. So the first step is input. So input is this is means that gathering the necessary data, information, pricing decisions. The first user follows competitive prices, customer demand, sales performance, and also market trends. And then the second step is make. This means identifying who makes the final pricing decision. For example, the pricing manager or pricing team may decide the price. And then the third step is ratify. This means the decision must be approved by the right authorities such as the senior manager. This step is important on profit or revenue. Then the last step is notified. So after the pricing decision is approved, the company must be informed the relevant clip that in the sales, marketing, finance, and also the customer terms. And then besides that, notification is important because every department must understand the new price. If the sales team does not know the correct price, they may communicate the wrong information to customers. And then I agree with this point. Then pricing decision needs to be controlled because without clear decision, right companies may face unauthorized discounts, customer complaints, and also profit loss. So the key take home on my part is rising decision must have a clear structure, clear authority, and also the clear communication. And then that's all for my discussion. Next, I will pass to Carol. So I want to ask Carol, how can companies implement their pricing strategy to make the thank you, Eva. I agree with your point that companies need clear authority and communication in pricing decisions. For my part, I will discuss slide 7, which is strategy implementation engine, and slide 8, which is rewarding profit outcome. First, let us look at the strategy implementation engine.
Pricing is a continuous process. It is not a decision. A company cannot simply set the price once and ignore it. The company must monitor, review, and improve its pricing strategy from time to time. In my opinion, this is important because the market always changes. Customer demand change, competition price change, cost change, and economic condition also change. If a company does not adapt its pricing strategy, they lose profit from its customers. There are four main steps in the strategy implementation. The first step is define. This means the company must set clear pricing. For example, the company can set discount limits, approval authority, and pricing dimensions. A simple example is setting a maximum discount of 10%. This will help sales staff understand what they can and cannot. Without this rule, some sales staff might give discount freely just to close sales. The second step is method. This means the company must understand real behavior in the organization. Sometimes the company policy says one thing, but employees do something else in real practice. For example, the company policy may allow only 10% discount, but sales representative may give 50 or 20% discount. To show that the actual behavior does not match the policy. The third step is identify risk. This means the company must fight the risk with profit. Profit leaks can happen because of too many discounts, with extra risk approvals, system, or poor monitoring. Besides that, profit leaks may only be small at first, but when they happen many times, the company can lose a lot of money. The first step is redesign. This means fixing the system. Companies can redesign the pricing process by creating stricter approval systems, training sales staff, and aligning incentives with profit. Next, let us move to slide 5, which is rewarding profit above volume. Many companies reward sales people based on the sales volume. This means employees are rewarded when they sell more products. However, this can be risky. I understand your point that sales volume is important. However, more sales do not always mean more profit. Let's take an example. If a product is sold at 10 ringgit and the profit is 6 ringgit, the company aims good profit. But if the salesperson gives a discount and sells it at ringgit, the profit may reduce to 4 ringgit. Sales may increase, but profit becomes lower. This is the problem with volume-based incentive. Some staff may focus on selling more, even if they need to be large sales. This can damage profit margins. So, the solution is profit-based incentive. This means employees should be rewarded based on profit, not just sales volume. Another example, if a salesperson sells at a target price, they get full credit. But if they sell at lower price, they get less credit. This encourages sales staff to protect the company's profit. I think that this method is better because it encourages employees to focus on business. Instead of saying, I will give you a discount, they can explain why the product is worth it. Furthermore, rewarding profit over volume can reduce unnecessary risk. Improving food pricing disciplines and help the company to achieve economy. To sum up, company must not only get pricing strategies, but they must also improve retention. They need clear rules, monitoring, control, and incentive that focus on profit. So the key takeaway part is a good pricing strategy must be supported by strong implementation and profit principles. Now, let us to the PISA. PISA helping company understand that real profit is managed with customer goals.
That is true. Companies must focus on profit, not just sales volume. For my part, I will discuss slide 9, which is price waterfall, and slide 10, which is customer portfolio segmentation. First, let me explain about price waterfall. Price waterfall is a tool that shows how the original price becomes the final actual price after discount, promotion, and costs are deducted. From my point of view, this tool is very useful because sometimes companies think they are earning high profit, but after calculation, all discount and cost, the real profit is actually lower. For example, coffee. The original price of the product is 10 ringgit. Then the company give a discount of 2 ringgit. After that, there is promotion cost 1 ringgit. Then another cost is 1 ringgit. So the final price become 6 ringgit only. This means the actual profit is lower than expected. If the company does not check this carefully, it may continue giving discount without realizing that profit is decreasing. Okay? I think that price waterfall helps companies see where money is lost. It helps the company identify profit leaks in the pricing process. For example, if many customers are receiving discount, the company can ask, are these discounts necessary? Are they approved? Are they helping the company earn profit? Or are they only increasing sales volume but reducing margin? Besides that, price waterfall helps companies control discount. When companies can see how discount affect final profit, they can make better pricing decisions. Okay? Price waterfall is also important because it helps avoid losses. Sometimes the company may sell many products but still earn low profit because of discount, promotion, and hidden costs. Now, let us move to slide 10, which is customer portfolio segmentation. So, customer portfolio segmentation means dividing customers into different groups based on their value and behavior. In my opinion, this is important because not all customers are the same, but some customers bring high profit, some bring minimum profit, and some bring low profit. Okay? For example, customer buys often give high profit. Customer B buys sometimes give medium profit. Customer C rarely buy and always ask for discount. So the profit from customer C may be low. The first group is high value customer. This customer buy often, many spend more money and usually bring more profit to the company. Like so, the second group is medium customer. This customer buy sometimes and contribute moderate profit. The third group is low value customer. This customer buy less, ask for more discount, or make cost more to serve. Another point is companies should not treat all customers in the same ways. High value customer may deserve better service, loyalty benefit, or special offer. Low value customer should be managed carefully so the company does not lose profit by giving too many discounts to low value customers. Customer segmentation also help companies improve marketing strategy. For example, the company can create different promotions for different customer groups. This makes marketing more effective. I agree with the point that companies must understand customer behavior before setting price. If the company knows which customers are most profitable, it can focus its resources on the right customer. To sum up, price waterfall help companies understand their profit, while customer portfolio segmentation help companies identify valuable customers. The key takeaway from my part is company must know where profit is lost and which customer bring the most value. Okay? Okay? Now I will pass to Suma. What happens when sales staff give discount without approval and how can system help control pricing?
It must understand their profit and sustainability. However, I will discuss slide level and which is not discount and slide 12 which is emotional price systems. First, let us look at half discount. Half discount unauthorized price or an approval discount given outside the company pricing policy. In my opinion, half discount very risky because they can reduce profit margin. The sales staff with discount without approval. The company may sell more product but earn less profit. For example, the company may sell the product price 100 yen. The lower discount may be only 10%, however, 10% is 25% discount just to most sales. This may make the customer happy at first, but it reduces the company profit. Besides that, half discount can create price inconsistency in the market. If one customer gets a big discount while another customer pay the lower price, customer may feel the company is unfair. This can lead to customer dissatisfaction. Customer may also start negotiating aggressively because they know discount are reasonable. And the point is half discount. The half discount can damage the brand image. If a company gives too many discount, customer may think the product is not reliable or the original price is not reasonable. There are several types of half discount. The first is pressure to meet sales target. The staff may give large discount because they want to achieve their monthly target. The second class is lack of monitoring. If the company does not monitor discount properly, employer may continue giving authorized discount. The third class is inviting control system. Without the proper system, it is difficult to detect who gives discount and whether the discount is appropriate. The impact of our discount is include financial loss, customer dissatisfaction, and loss of trust among distributor or business partners. To solve this problem, company should establish clear pricing policy. Field staff must enter the discount limit and approval process. Company should also implement a discount accounting system. For example, the discount is more than 10%, it must be approved by the manager. Furthermore, company should train sales staff instead of giving discount immediately. Sales staff will learn how to explain what aspect is like that, which is commercial trade system. This refers to implement technology system that supports professional business operation. Example of system include CRM and ERP, inventory management system, pricing and discount control system, and data analytics dashboard. CRM helps managing customer data and ERP helps manage business operation such as finance, pricing, resource and economic management helps the company monitor stock levels. Price and discount control system help control discount. For example, the system can automatically approve or reject the discount based on company needs. Data analytics is what helps company monitor sales performance in real time. Management can see which product is selling, which customer are profitable, and where discount is too much. I think the system are important because they are efficient and increase transparency. Without system company, they really too much or minimum saving. Some system can reduce profit and convenience, but using the system can help company perform better. To take away from my part is company needs clear policy, confirm insurance and digital system to maintain pricing discipline. Now I will ask you again, how can company build strong pricing capability and manage price change effectively?
Strong systems are very important to control pricing and discounts. For my part, I will discuss slide 13, which is pricing capability engine, and slide 14, which is managing the transition in pricing. First, let us look at pricing capability engine. A pricing capability engine is a system that helps companies set and execute effective pricing strategies. From my point of view, this engine is important because pricing success does not depend on only one thing. It depends on decision rights, data, processes, and incentives working together. There are three main pillars in the pricing capability engine. The first pillar is decision rights. This answers the question who decides. Companies must clearly identify who has the authority to make pricing decisions. If decision rights are unclear, employees may make different decisions and pricing becomes inconsistent. For example, Apple controls its pricing centrally. This helps Apple to maintain consistent pricing and protect its premium brand image around the world. The second pillar is data analytics. This answers the question, what informs the decision? Companies should use data to understand customer behavior, market trends, costs, and willingness to pay. I think data is very important because it helps companies avoid guessing. Instead of setting prices based on feelings, companies can make decisions based on real information. For example, Apple understands that premium users are willing to pay higher prices because they value design, quality, ecosystem, and brand image. The third pillar is processes and incentives. This answers the question, how is pricing executed? Companies need clear processes to make sure pricing decisions are followed properly. There also need incentives that encourage employees to support pricing. For example, Apple rarely gives large discounts because it wants to maintain premium image. This shows that the company's pricing process supports its brand strategy. Besides that, incentives must be aligned with profit. If employees are rewarded only based on volume, they may give too many discounts, but if they are rewarded based on profit, they will be more careful with pricing. Now, let us move to slide 14, which is managing the transition in pricing. This means how companies introduce price changes without losing customers. Price changes must be managed carefully because customers are sensitive to price increases. If the increase is sudden or high, customers may feel unhappy. Just like this Netflix as an example. In 2011, Netflix increases price by 60% for all users and split its services. This strategy failed because the change was too sudden. Customers felt they were losing value and Netflix lost around 1 million subscribers. I understand the point that companies sometimes need to increase prices. However, the way they increase prices is very important. In 2014, Netflix used a better strategy. It increased prices by 12.5% only for new users, while existing users were not affected immediately. This strategy
customers seamlessly a sudden loss. As a result, it benefits end new subscribers and increase revenue. In my opinion, this shows that gradual and targeted price changes are better than sudden price increases. Companies should communicate price changes clearly. This explains the reason for the price increase, such as better service, improved quality, or new features. To sum up, a strong pricing capability engine needs clear decision rights, better processes, and incentives. At the same time, companies must manage pricing transitions carefully to maintain customer trust. The key takeaway from my point is strong pricing needs the right system, and right changes must be introduced gradually and strategically. Now I will pass to Abdullah for the summary and discussion questions.
Actually, I agree with the point that pricing must be managed carefully to avoid customer dissatisfaction. For the final part, I will summarize our full decision and link to discussion. So, based on decision, strategic pricing capability is very important because it helps company improve profitability, competitiveness, and long-term business performance. Okay, first, we learn from them that without a clear pricing strategy, business outcome may become unpredictable. This is called random walk of commercial outcomes. It happens when pricing decision inconsistent, not supported by data, and not properly executed. Second, IDAM explained that companies can achieve profitability premium by focusing on value instead of competing only on low price. Companies like Apple, Tesla, and Starbucks show that customers are willing to pay more when they see strong value, quality, branding, or experience. Third, IFA explained that companies must match their pricing structure to the market context. Some company may centralize pricing, some needs center of expertise, and some needs the support units. She also explained that pricing decision must be clear through the step of input, make, rectify, and notify. And next, I will discuss the pricing strategy must be implemented continuously. Companies must be define roles, material behavior, identify profit leaks, and redesign the system. She also explained that companies should reward profit over volume because more sales do not always mean more profit. Next, Lisa explained the importance of price waterfall and consumer profit segmentation. Price waterfall helps companies see real profit after discount and cost. Customer segmentation helps companies identify high value, medium value, and also low value customer. And next, Suma explained that broad discount can reduce profit, trade price inconsistency, and damage brand image. He also explained that commercial trade systems such as CRM, ERP, pricing control system, and data dashboard can help company to control pricing better. And the last, Eli explained the pricing capability engine and managing price transition.
A strong price capability depends on decisions right, promotions, and incentive. Price change should be gradual and target, as shown the Netflix example. So to strategic pricing is not only about setting project price. It's also about creating value, using data, controlling discount, managing customer, aligning incentive, and improving pricing continuously. So I think that's all to our discussion.